This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Yeah. You said what?
They'll run for the first time with J.K. Dobbins. And he's got about
I don't want to talk shit to anybody. I don't want to respect from everybody. That's all I need.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
You said what?
Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Okay.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson escaping the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and
I got a whole playbook just for cover three now. I love cover three.
Tucker with the extra point.
I'm going to send 3 niggas deep. I'm going to send 2 niggas across.
Tucker now to kick it away following the
Somebody got to
touchdown.
be open. I got tired playing pop
Get a
over that
chance
shit.
to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They play ball, dude.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Throw it.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete.
Wow, bro.
20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans.
You're so broke, dog. Why the fuck you still playing that zone? Ain't nobody on that side.
Extra point away from tying up this football
Shit,
game.
gay, bro. Man, 3 niggas been sitting up for what? Go play somebody else.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards.
The AI that fucking dominate. Yeah, you can't control your fucking body.
Ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yeah, 3 niggas that sin. Now I'm feeling nigga running back to that side, bro. I can't even click on nobody over there.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
It got his man complete.
Oh, man, I got something for that cover 4 shit.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. J.K.
But they can't keep saving people in the motherfucking throw it down. Oh.
And the Ravens have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth.
I have to figure out, bro, you play with Lamar, but you can't even be moving when you throw that, but you got to be like standing still.
get
What?
this to the 4-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and
Bro, what?
see what you did on the last drive. And you scored
Bro, this fucking game, dog. This fucking game, dog. Easy, bro. How you call that?
Some breathing room. They got it right there. A gain of 14 and a first down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, he gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Brady. Flush to
Nigga, wow, freaking open.
looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Jones. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. This is Jones. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this is one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Jones. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Jimmy Smith, the one who brought him down. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the
Jones. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Quick pass out to Miller. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point put through by Succop. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Ravens 1st down.
Jackson. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield.
How the fuck he went down the field?
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to
Bro, nobody even
for. That time it cost him. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. It's a pick six. That was it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play. I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
The kickoff for Tampa Bay.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Well, what the?
Going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot.
They got the fuck shit, dog.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes.
How I throw the nigga, bro? It's the way he throw the shit, bro. It's the QBs who know how to throw, but they be doing that fuck shit.
Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
He can run for it, and he will. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running,
Man, he didn't get any feet touchdown off the other damn
it's really
drive.
a thing to behold as well.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Nah, for real, they took it.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician.
Oh, the fuck he was on the playoffs,
You're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now.
Ooh.
Really take you
Bro.
This is not football the way
But they go,
sees it.
bro, I hate playing Brady, dog.
Kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Bro, catch the shit, bro.
By Brady, knocked away, incomplete. The former first-round pick Marlon Humphrey there to get a hand on it. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Out of different plays.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it a second down. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing again on second down. Brady. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
That's complete to his receiver, Godwin.
What the fuck?
10-yard line. Will come on what should be the final play. So, first and goal. It's 1st and 10.
That payback bitch for what they did to me the other game.
Intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
In different formation. You can find that in the gun or next. They be in the little, I think the wing sets. I don't know, but you gotta be careful rerun that shit, dude.
We'll start here at the 25.
Cause if a nigga press, bitch, that's a piss. But they got different formation with that holes, with them holes on. I did that shit one time. That was a pick since I ain't never do that shit again.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
It'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
When Mike Evans sees man coverage, I don't think he's the only guy who gets excited. I'll guarantee the guy throwing the ball does, because guess what? He's got a lot of options about where to place him because of Mike Evans' size and frame.
Thank you. Oh, cool. Got the nigga.
Nice grab. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
Bro, they ain't gonna keep giving no type of crazy ass passes, dog.
But maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
On play action, now Brady. Dancing to his left. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds is inside the 15-yard line.
And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else.
And we talk so much from a defensive perspective about scheming and finding ways to take away the run. That means the offense has to devise different ways to get the ball in the hands of their guy out of the backfield. Find open space, let him run, and big things can happen, and they did right there.
And his top speed, as computed by Next Gen Stats, not bad. He was pushing 20 miles an hour.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones taking it in. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Ravens.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Here's Dobbins.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the Buccaneers' 33-yard line.
On second and 11 now. Jackson. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover.